At University of Idaho Extension, we seek to build a thriving, prosperous, and healthy Idaho by identifying and assessing the needs of our Idaho communities.
We then address those needs by bringing applied knowledge and research from the University of Idaho to our local communities.
We truly value our partnerships and relationships with the people and communities of Idaho, and we are proud of the positive impacts that we've made. In this episode, we're going to talk about an innovative online and collaborative approach to educating sheep and goat producers. An extension specialist and an educator here at the University of Idaho have teamed up with educators and specialists at Utah State University and South Dakota State University to offer the Extension Sheep and Goat webinar series. This series is a monthly series that impacts sheep and goat producers throughout Idaho as well as throughout the western U.S. and beyond.
In early 2020, as I was putting together the programming that I would be offering to the sheep industry stakeholders in Idaho throughout the year, COVID-19 put a stop to most of the in-person meetings that we could offer. At that time, I thought a webinar might be a great idea to bring information to our stakeholders without having to meet in person. I teamed up with Carmen Wilmore, also with the University of Idaho, and has a background in goats, so that we could offer both sheep and goat programming. We teamed up with Chad Page at Utah State University and Jalen Whaley at South Dakota State University. And thus, the webinar has transformed into a multi-state opportunity for both sheep and goat stakeholders. Each month, we meet by Zoom on the second Wednesday of every month at noon Mountain Time. We bring a different speaker on every month who can talk about seasonally relevant topics for both sheep and goats. And we talk about anything from applied information to scientific, so there's something for everybody. We've had an incredible amount of support for our webinar. We have people join us from all over the world, and we see the impact every day of what we're doing. It's incredibly meaningful to me to be able to provide information to help better the sheep and goat industry. We've been offering these webinars for over 5 years now, and we've had a great turnout at every single one. Many of our participants join us every single month, and they provide great feedback to us. A lot of our producers and stakeholders that join the webinar share that they are using the information they've learned from the webinar on their operation.
The series has reached over 1,500 sheep and goat producers throughout its time. Both large-scale operations as well as small flock operations have benefited from the education. Surveys have indicated a great interest in the webinars and a preference for that type of educational material. Even more important, 85% of the respondents indicated that they had already implemented or intended to implement a practice that they had learned on the webinars. If you're interested in this type of programming, or you've identified other needs within your community, reach out to your local University of Idaho Extension office.
Now let's all go out and build a thriving, prosperous, healthy Idaho.